Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today's video is a very difficult video for me to film because the results were surprising. I'm doing an inventory of all of my makeup and I know that I have a lot. Like if you've watched any of my videos this year, you know that my goal this year is to bring in less makeup into my life. I'm on a low buy. I'm doing a project pan. I'm just trying to bring less in, and in an effort to kind of remind myself why that is, I did an inventory of all my makeup. Now, I know a lot of people do these around the beginning of the year, but this is the first time that I have actually sat down and counted every piece of makeup that I own, and the results were horrifying. I have a lot more than I thought that I did. Now, I do want to throw a couple of things out there. I didn't purchase literally every single thing that I have. A lot of it did come in subscription boxes. Up until recently, I had a subscription to Ipsy, which I'd had for years. I do BoxyCharm, which I've had that for a few years. I've got Sephora Play, which has been probably about a year and a half. And I've got Allure, which is not quite a year yet. So a lot of products come in that way, because if you think about it, that's 4 subscription boxes, each containing usually about 5 products. Now, not all of them are makeup, and please disregard my hair. My bangs are out of control too long. I need a haircut desperately, so I apologize. They're in my eyes, and it looks a mess. We'll just keep on rolling, pretend like that's not going on. So, if you think about it, that's a lot of products. I mean, that's 25. No, that's not. I can't do math. That's 20 products that are coming into my house per month. Now, not all of those are going to be makeup related. There's skincare samples and hair care samples and things like that. But law of averages says that probably if you look at the whole year, maybe not 20 makeup items a month, but probably 15 over the whole year. So that right there is a ton. Now, I can't get off that easily. I did buy a lot of makeup because I like makeup. Makeup makes me happy. But as I've mentioned in a couple of my other videos, I am starting to get a little bit overwhelmed. My makeup organization is almost non-existent. Like I have these drawers back here. I've also got a couple of drawers. No, I've got 4 sets of drawers that you can't see here off to the side. I've got the desk where I sit and do my makeup, which is just covered. I have makeup that I don't know where to put. My husband got me one of the short sets of Alex drawers for Christmas, which I haven't moved in here yet and haven't started utilizing. But that to me is insane. Instead of buying less makeup, I'm just buying more storage. So clearly I have problems. But I sat down and I did a full inventory of everything that I have currently. And even these numbers that I'm going to give you, I don't know that they're right, because I feel like there's stuff that I remember having that I don't remember counting, which that right there is a problem. So goal number 1, better organization in the new year. But also clearly there's going to need to be some declutters. I'm bad at letting stuff go. And that's something I need to work on. And I realize that that is something that outreaches my makeup collection and things like that. And that's something that I really need to get more comfortable with, because if I'm not using it, why have it? I've got stuff that's still in its packaging. Why have it? So that's a goal. So even though I'm going to give you the inventory numbers and I'm going to break down all the categories, I'm not going to give you dollar amounts because, oh my God, what an undertaking. But I am going to update my spreadsheet as the year goes on so that I can track what's coming in and what's going out. I'm also going to like I said, do those declutters so that I can get more of a handle on what I have. And then I think once I've gone through and I've done all of those declutters, then I'll go through and I'll put a dollar amount on everything. It's just too much. So without further ado, that was super rambly. Let's talk about all of the makeup products that I have and how many of them there are. So I have it broken up between full-size products and sample-size products. Like I said, I have subscription services that have the deluxe sample sizes, so I broke it out that way. So the first category is face primers. As far as full-size face primers go, I own 11 and I have 36 sample sizes. So that, yes, ladies and gentlemen, is a total of 47 face primers for my one little face. Yeah. So I also have a category for liquid foundations. Of the full size, I have 10 and I have 6 sample sizes, so 16 in total of just liquid. So when I say liquid, I mean as opposed to powder foundations. That's the only kind of differentiation I'm making. When it comes to color correctors, I have, how many? Sorry, I'm looking at my spreadsheet. I have 2, really? Oh, haha, I skipped a category. Powder foundations, I have 5. I have 5. For color correctors, I have 2 full size and I have 3 minis. For concealers, I have 7 concealers full size, and my minis, I have just 1. So that's pretty good. Yeah, we'll say pretty good. When it comes to my loose powders, I have 6 full-size loose powders and 10 minis. I have pressed powders. I have a total of 4. I don't have any mini pressed powders. I don't even know if that exists. But I have 4 pressed powders. Contour. I have 3 of them, and I don't contour. Why do I have 3 of them? Don't know. Bronzers. I have 10 full-size bronzers, and I have 6 minis. The one that really surprised me the most was blushes. I don't really wear a ton of blush. I don't really remember buying a ton of blushes, but guys, I have 26 full-size blushes. 26. Why? Why? Again, I know some of those came in subscription boxes and things like that, but why? I also have 4 mini blushes. Highlighters, another staggering number. Get ready for it. Full-sized. I have 38. I have 38 highlighters that are full-sized. And then minis. I have 16. I have 16. And then we have face palettes that include all of the above. Bronzer, highlight, blush. Guess how many of those have, guys? 21. 21 face palettes for one face. I have 8 eye primers. I have, oh yeah, this is the one. So the 2 categories that I have the absolute most of: eyeshadow palettes and lip products. You may need to sit down. So full-sized eyeshadow palettes, I have 89. 89. Mini eyeshadow palettes, I have 60. I love eyeshadow palettes. I'm not going to pretend otherwise, but that's a bit excessive. I also have cream eyeshadows, so I put a lot of different things into that category. My ColourPop Super Shock shadows. Also, I've got some that are in tubes, kind of like the Supernova. Did I count those? I hope so. I also like my Stila, my liquid Stila glitter and glows. Those I counted in there, so it's kind of a hodgepodge. But there are 38. 38. Eye crayons. I have 12 full-size and 2 minis. I have a crap ton of single eyeshadows. This includes both just pans that go into Z palette type of magnetic palette things, as well as like actual single containered eyeshadows. Yeah, 126. 126. Eyeliners. This also super surprised me because, I mean, eyeliners, this includes pens as well as pencils. I have, where do I go? Oh, I have 59 full-sized. full-sized. For mini eyeliners, I have 15. That's years worth of eyeliner pens. My Physicians Formula, that eyeliner pen, which I love, can easily take me 6 months to go through. I don't think I have enough years in my life to go through the eyeliner that I own. So let's go ahead and scroll down a little bit further in my list, shall we? All right, so where did I stop? I stopped at my mini eyeliners. Oh, mascara. I love mascara, but again, how many tubes of mascara does one girl need? Apparently, I feel like I need 32 full-size mascaras and 37 minis. Again, most of those, yeah, I would say most of those when it comes to mascaras have come in subscription boxes. I don't often buy mascara. It has to be something that I'm either absolutely loving or something that just has a ton of hype and I'm really curious about it. Case in point, this one by NARS. Did I need to buy this? It wasn't recent, but still. No, sure didn't, obviously, but I did. So I do expect for that number to grow because again, a lot of times those come in subscription boxes, but damn, I don't need that many. What's next? I'm losing my place. Oh yeah, brow products. For a girl who does not do her brows, I have 19 and 1 mini. Why? Why? In addition to brows, hold on, I need to move my cursor over because I can't see where I'm at anymore. Okay, setting sprays. I have 13 full-size setting sprays and 7 minis. I'm okay with that one actually. I like setting sprays. I go through them a little bit more quickly. I mean, you know, that's 20, but I'm not as horrified by that number as I am by some of the others. Lip balms, full size, 25. Yeah. Minis, I have 3. I also have lip primers. Why, how, where those came from, no idea, but I have 7 of them. I have lip liners. This is kind of similar to my eyebrows in the sense that I don't really use lip liners. And I managed to accumulate 24 full-size and 3 minis. I do have one in my project pan this year, so we'll see if that, you know, can get used up. But again, one in a sea of many. Yeah. So lip crayons. So that's going to be like the NARS lip crayons, stuff like that in that kind of format. I have 36 full-sized and 17 minis. And here's where it gets obscene. Absolutely obscene. So let's talk about liquid lipsticks. Full size, 111. 111, yeah, you heard that right. Plus 50 minis. Yeah, because I need that. But bullet lipsticks, I have 120. Full size bullet lipsticks and 75 minis. Okay, and then lip gloss, my final category. I have 75 full-size lip glosses and 44 minis. So for those of you playing at home and have your calculators at the ready, guess how many products that is? If you guessed 1,333 products, you, my friend, would be correct. That's a lot. That's a lot. So I have to laugh to keep from crying because it's just, it gets to the point of being wasteful. And that's what I want to avoid, is being wasteful, of having things that go bad that aren't, yes, they brought me joy to buy and to use the couple of times that I've used them, and then they go into the pile because I've gotten joy from buying a new product and using a new product, just to have that go into the bin, not the bin, but the pile, because I've gotten joy from buying a new product and using it a couple of times, and that's just not sustainable. That's wasteful, because those products are eventually going to go bad, and then what was the point? right? So that's kind of where I'm at. I do still love makeup. I still love buying it. I love owning it. I love using it. I love playing with it, and that's not going to change. But I need to be more realistic about my consumption and kind of what is working and what isn't, because 1,300 products isn't working. So that's kind of why I did this. Like I said, I'm going to do some declutters and, you know, get that number down, do a ton of donating to women's shelters because I'm not getting use out of it, and damn it, somebody needs to. Again, I've got products that are still in their packaging. What good? What good is that? So I know that it sounds like I'm being very cynical, and I don't mean to. It's just, it was important for me to know where I was because I didn't have a concept of it. So that is my inventory. I hope that you have enjoyed this video and that you will consider subscribing before you leave. And I will see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. Bye.